1987, this is my cheating death video. 1987, I was in Florida, the Gulf of Mexico. My sister and her husband, we was all on the beach. It was on a Sunday, and the red red flag was out. We found out later. It was you had to walk about a quarter mile off the beach to see it. But the ocean, the waves are about 17 feet. I think that's what the Tampa Bay News said. Or Sarasota. This is southwest Venice, Florida. This is southwest Florida. And 15 to 17 feet waves. And we was taking these rubber tubes. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's fun as going to the amusement park. And we let the waves throw us back to the beach. We're talking about 30 miles an hour. I mean, you get in those heavy ass waves, and they just throw your ass back on the beach. It was a hell of a lot of fun until the undertow caught me. Underwater current took me out so fast. When I popped up, there was no bottom. I lost my inner tube from the crush of the waves. Scared the hell out of me. And when I popped up, there was no bottom. And these 15-foot waves, was crashing down on me. And I knew I had to time my breath. Because when them waves come down, it's a hell of a lot of water. You just got to hold your breath. And when the wave goes past you, then you're in the hollow part of the wave. It's real spooky. Because when that 15-foot wave comes at you, the water's so clear, if there's any sharks in the water, you can see them. You're looking at a wall. You're looking at a wall of water. And you can see anything in there, and clear as hell. And it's like being inside of an aquarium, except you're in an aquarium with. It's like looking at an aquarium, but being inside of a huge aquarium. And I started panic, and my sister's husband told me to shut up and swim. Screaming, and. What really got my motor going was I started choking on water. I thought it's now or never. And the odd thing about all this, I hadn't ate dinner, okay? And my sister's husband turned out to be a little on the sorry side. He shoplifted a few times. And, of course, they divorced and shit. But anyway, he'd stole some steaks from a grocery store. Yeah, she got mad and she left. I was too damn hungry to get mad. He said, if you fix them, we'll both share them. So hell, I fixed stolen. I haven't ate. I just got off work starving. Hadn't got paid yet. I was didn't get paid for like another 5 days. Maybe had $1 on me. Anyway, about an hour and a half later, after we ate, we went to the beach. That's the only thing that saved me, eating like that, because I had plenty of energy psychologically. But when you start choking on water, that's pretty bad. And I knew it was now or never. So how do you get out of a situation like that? Well, the only thing is with me is the top of the water was coming in, the current was coming in, the top. Had enough sense if I could swim flat. If you could stay flat, hopefully it would eventually take me back in, and it did. But I was so wore out from fighting that damn water, waves, 15, 17, I think it's 17-foot waves officially. I was so friggin' wore out that as I got when I got into the sand and started running, I'll never forget the look on their eyes, the fear. Friggin' loud-ass trucks. In a big-ass wheel worth fire hell. Anyway, I'll never forget the damn fear as I started getting out of the water. I was, running like hell, man, screaming. But what scared the hell out of me more than anything, I was wore out. I seen the look on their faces of terror. Another wave was coming in on me. It dragged my ass back out. I knew if it dragged me out again, it's over with. Man, I tell you, talking about, I could have won the Olympic gold medal. I was running so fucking fast. And I'll never forget, when I cleared the ocean, I dropped like a rock, and I started crying. I remember looking in those condos along the beach, there's about 50 people had a rafts. They was going to throw me with a rope about 6 foot long. What good would that have done me? I cheated death there. No, that's not the reason why I ride the bike. No, I was riding a bike then. But I never had nightmares. I thought I'd have nightmares. Never had nightmares over it or nothing like that. Now, I'm not saying shoplifting's good, people. It's a crime. But they had my sister worked at a veterinarian. He worked at heavy equipment, and they hadn't went grocery shopping yet. And I was planning on going over there, and we was going to go out to eat. Well, my sister hadn't got back yet, so he said, "Hell with it." He stole some. Went to Winn-Dixie in Florida, where we live, and stole some steaks. I didn't know he'd done that, but a fried steak. But I was starving. It wasn't for me eating. It wasn't for me eating. I probably would psychologically either wouldn't have the energy. Probably would have drowned in 1987. No, don't go steal, kids. No, that's wrong. It's just that I lucked out. They had nothing. They had half a gallon of milk and frozen stuff. They're out. I mean, she made good money at the vet. He made good money at heavy equipment. All right. They always went out to eat. They never had hardly anything in the refrigerator. I tell them, I said, how can you afford it? Because they make good money. They never went to the grocery store. Very seldom. They always brung it. They go through a drive-thru and bring it home. They had always some in a refrigerator, but happened that goes on a Sunday. The refrigerator was empty. I hadn't ate yet. I was starving. And got in that damn 17-foot wave out there and nearly drowned. So I cheated death big time. I got lucky as hell in odd ways, I ate good. And when she got out of her mat spell and came back, we went to the beach. That's about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes. But I friggin' lucked out. There's two people looking, what the hell is he doing? Hello. Anyway, I lucked out, man. Nearly drowned. But I didn't develop no gas. You know how after you eat, you'll develop friggin' wind? Come on, wind, stop. Damn it. You know how you will build up gas? They say wait an hour after you eat. Well, I waited about an hour and 45 minutes. And I didn't get no gas or nothing. After that incident, almost drowned, I lucked out. If I got gas pains, I would have drowned. Have you ever been caught in 17-foot ocean waves? I have. Scary as hell. I'd rather trust drunk drivers on the road than I would a damn 17-foot wave. That's the scariest damn thing. Water has no mind. At least a drunk driver may think twice. But scared the hell out of me. But I never had no nightmares. Never had no nightmares at all over it. Which I lucked out. Thought I would, but I didn't. Okay. It's threatening rain, but just gloomy here. About 64 degrees. See ya.